Hello friends, this is Manthan and you are watching Maths with Manthan. This is a video for the 9th standard ICSE board mathematics, rational and irrational numbers. Let's start with the first part of the topic, rational numbers. Introduction to the rational numbers. So you all know what are imaginary numbers? Imaginary numbers or imaginary numbers. What are imaginary numbers? Like if we say 4 equals to root minus x. This is an imaginary number because there cannot be any number with minus under the sign of root, because you cannot root a minus sign. Okay, if we will try also we cannot, because while squaring we will never get a minus sign. So these are for imaginary numbers, and now we will be starting with the real numbers. Real numbers. So we all know what are real numbers. The numbers which include integers, the whole numbers, the natural numbers, rational and irrational numbers. Okay.
Waves, sorry.
Rational numbers. So, what does a rational number include? It includes natural numbers, the integers and whole numbers, and the most important, which is there in your textbook, non-integral rationals. Non-integral rationals. Okay, these are all four things that a rational number include. Rational number also includes decimal numbers, the numbers which are in decimal points. Okay, the decimals should be a recurring one. Okay, so now let's move to the first part, that is the natural numbers. With the very basic we should start. So what are natural numbers? Natural numbers, they are 1, 2, 3, 4 till positive infinity. They are rational numbers till positive infinity. Okay, now you know what are natural numbers. Now whole numbers. Whole numbers, they are numbers which include 0. They are also same as the natural numbers, but they include this 0. Okay, that's why they are known as whole numbers. Now we will be moving to integers. Integers, you all know that integers are in two types: positive and negative. The midpoint between these integers is 0. Okay, the midpoint between an integer is 0 between positive and negative integer. Positive integer are from this side and negative are from this side. Okay, like so what are positive integers? They are 1, 2, 3, 4 till positive infinity, and negative ones are here, -1, -2, -3 till minus infinity. So now you all know what does a integer that includes. It includes a positive and a negative integers, and you all know what are positive and negative integers. Now, what are non-integral rationals? Non-integral rationals. A very important thing between non-integral rationals and fractions is they are also a type of fraction, but in a different form. Fraction are always of positive number. They are 2 upon 3, 1 upon 3, 1 upon 2, 2 upon 5. These all are positive numbers, so they are fraction. Non-integrals are the one which include minus numbers. Minus 1 upon 2, minus 8 upon 4. Non-integrals include fraction, but they are not fraction. The main thing. They include fraction, but they are not fraction. In non-integral integers, there are negative fractions also which are not fractions. That's why they are known as non-integral rationals. They also include 2, 1 upon 2, which are mixed number. Okay. And improper fractions also. Okay. They include mixed, improper, negative, positive, all type of fractions and numbers. So these are integral rational. So now you all know what are rational numbers. So for example, rational numbers, they have minus 3, minus 118 and many more numbers. They have mixed fraction also. They have positive numbers also, 180, 190. They have non-integrals also. They have improper also, 5 upon 3. Important thing, 5 upon 3. It is a fraction. Okay, like it's a recurring one. In the next topic, the next topic for the video will be the recurring. So remember this fraction. It is very important. And we have the whole number also, which we can say a 0. Yes. And most important thing, a rational can be written in a P upon Q form, where Q is not equal to 0. What does this statement mean? Okay, this is the most important statement in rational numbers. Okay, so this statement means that we have a numerator, we have a denominator. Let the numerator will be 180 and the denominator 360. So we have the denominator which is 360 and it's not equal to 0. If we have 180 upon 0, which is 0 equals to 0, then it is not a rational number, because a rational number can never be in a rational number there cannot be a denominator which is a 0. Okay, so remember the formula, P upon Q, where Q is not equal to 0. This is equal to and this is not equal to sign. Okay, remember. Now as I said about this 5 upon 3, there's a mystery behind this 5 upon 3. With this you will come to know what are recurring fractions. 5 upon 3. We want to find the proper decimal for this, okay, this one, which will be, for what we have to do a division. 5, 3. 3. 1s are 3, 2. Here we will put a point, okay, so it becomes decimal, okay, 20. Nearest number 6, yes, again 18, Okay, again we will get the same number 2 back. We can add as many as zeros after the point. Again 6 will come. Again we will do the same thing. Again 2 0 6, which means it will never end. The number with after the decimal point which will reoccur will be called as a reoccurring or recurring decimal. Okay, this is a recurring decimal. Okay, recurring decimal is a type of rational numbers. So with this you now know what are recurring decimals.